Hello everyone and welcome to our Financial Accounting and Reporting 3 podcast. Today we compare 6 Malaysian companies from different industries by analysing equity, deferred tax, leases and financial risk, focusing on how industry differentiate financial outcomes. Let's begin with 3A Resources Berhad. Okay. 3A Resources Berhad operates in the consumer product sector, which is mainly producing food and beverage products. What clearly stands out is equity position. 3A reports total equity of 477.859 ringgit, the strongest among all companies analyzed. The strong equity base reflects consistent retained earnings and reduced reliance on external financing compared to other firms in other groups. From a risk perspective, higher equity provides a financial buffer during economic downturns. In addition, 3A maintains a conservative capital structure with lower financial obligation compared to project-based companies. Overall, 3A represents a low-risk equity-driven company supported by stable consumer demand. Okay, let's move to one realize more on leverage.
Okay, thank you. Now, YX Precious Metals Berhad operates in the jewellery manufacturing and retail industry, which requires higher working capital. Unlike 3A, this company relies more on external financing. Its borrowing amount to 9.599 million ringgit, the highest among the companies analysed. Under MFRS 112, YX Precious Metals report different tax liabilities of 390,000 ringgit, reflecting depreciation and capital allowance difference from manufacturing activities. From a financial risk perspective, higher borrowing increase exposure to cash flow pressure, especially in demand-sensitive industry like jewellery. Overall, YX Precious Metals shows a higher risk profile, supported more by leverage than equity. Okay,
Next, we look at how this usage affects financial structure.
SHH Resources Holding Berhad operates in the consumer sector, mainly manufacturing wooden furniture. Under MFRS 16, SHH report right-of-use asset of 8.07 million ringgit, indicating moderate reliance on leasing compared to other firms. Lease liability of 83,501 million ringgit suggests control lease commitment rather than heavy dependence on lease asset. In terms of financial liabilities, SHH report 15.09 million ringgit, reflecting relatively low leverage. From a risk standpoint, SHH balance operational needs with manageable financial obligation. Overall, SHH demonstrates a stable and balanced financial position.
While SHH uses leasing moderately, the next company adopts a very different asset strategy.
Atta IFS Berhad operates in the industry products and services sector. The company follows an asset-light lease strategy with no reliance on lead assets. However, under MFRS 112, Atta IFS reports deferred tax liabilities of 3,843,000, reflecting heavier investment in long-term assets compared to consumer-based companies. From a risk perspective, low lease exposure reduces short-term obligations, but higher asset investment increases long-term financial commitment. Overall, Atta IFS sits between asset-light and asset-heavy firms, showing moderate financial risk.
Now, let's examine a company where project risk play a major role.
Okay, first, Sarapai Engineering Berhad operate in engineering and fabrication service, where financial performance depend heavily on project cycles. The company report financial asset FRM 5.2 million recurring receivable linked to ongoing project. First stand out is financial liability of RM 153.2 million, reflecting high financing need for large-scale projects. For a risk perspective, the increase exposed to cash flow uncertainty if projects are delayed. Overall, Seremban generally face higher operational and financial risk typical of project-based industry.
We turn to a company influenced strongly by industry-specific accounting.
Okay, Tidwell Berhad operates in the plantation and forestry-related industry, which has unique accounting characteristics. The company reports deferred tax liabilities of 7.428 billion ringgit, largely arising from biological assets and revaluation differences under IFRS 112. In contrast, Tenua's lease liabilities of RM323,000 indicate a strong reliance on own assets rather than leasing. From an industry perspective, plantation companies naturally report higher deferred tax due to asset revaluation. Overall, Tenua's financial profile is strongly shaped by industry-specific accounting treatments.
Okay, the conclusion of analysis shows that industry characteristics strongly influence financial structure and risk. Consumer-based companies show lower risk while manufacturing and engineering firms face higher leverage and uncertainty. Thank you for listening. Bye bye.